Double binds, false choices. One principle of NLP is the use of false choices, which involves presenting two options that appear to be the only possible choices, but in reality, other options are available. This technique is often used by marketers and copywriters to persuade the audience to choose a specific option, product, or service. False choices can be used to create a sense of urgency or scarcity by making the audience feel like they have to make a decision quickly or risk losing out on an opportunity. For example, a marketer might present the audience with the false choice of buy now or miss out on this limited time offer. This creates a sense of urgency as the audience feels like they have to act quickly to take advantage of the offer. Another way that false choices can be used is to create a sense of exclusivity or superiority. By presenting the audience with a false choice that implies that choosing a specific option will make them part of an elite group or will give them a higher status, the audience may be more likely to choose that option. For example, a marketer might present the false choice of join the exclusive club of successful entrepreneurs who use our product, implying that only successful entrepreneurs use the product, and that by choosing it, the audience will also become part of this elite group. False choices can also be used to make the audience feel like they are in control of the decision-making process. By presenting the audience with a choice between two options, the marketer gives the impression that the decision is in the audience's hands. However, both options are carefully crafted to steer the audience towards the desired outcome. For example, a copywriter might present the false choice of, do you want to save money or get the best quality? With our product, you don't have to choose. This creates the impression that the audience has control over the decision, but both options lead to choosing the product. In real life, you may use this to influence different people you associate with. If you do not want him or her to watch the TV or play video games, you can say to a child, are you going to write your homework now or you're going to wash your clothes? This limits their choices. Likewise, if you do not want to meet someone during the weekdays, you can say, so can we meet on Saturday or Sunday? If you do not want the meeting to happen during the afternoon, you may limit the choices by saying, so should we have the meeting at 8 or at 9? Using false choices can be a powerful tool for marketers and copywriters, but it is important to use them ethically and transparently. It is essential to ensure that the options presented are genuinely the best choices for the audience, rather than simply being presented as false choices to manipulate them into making a decision. Marketers and copywriters should also be transparent about the other options available, rather than pretending that the presented choices are the only options available. In conclusion, false choices are a powerful NLP principle that can be used by marketers and copywriters to persuade their audience to choose a specific option or product. However, it is essential to use them ethically and transparently, ensuring that the presented choices are genuinely the best options available for the audience. When used correctly, false choices can be an effective tool for creating a sense of urgency, exclusivity, and control over the decision-making process.
Examples: buy now or miss out on this limited time offer. Choose this or continue to struggle with your current situation. Invest in our program or risk falling behind your competition. Buy this or settle for a subpar solution. Choose our service or risk making a costly mistake. Buy today or pay more tomorrow. Get this now or regret it later. Invest in us or miss out on a profitable opportunity. Buy this or miss out on a chance to improve your life. Choose us or continue to suffer with your current situation. Get started now or miss out on the chance to change your life. Choose our solution or risk wasting time and money on other options. Invest in us or miss out on a chance to improve your business. Choose our service or risk losing out on valuable benefits. Buy this or miss out on a chance to save money. Choose us or risk settling for a mediocre solution. Get this or risk missing out on a better life. Choose our service or miss out on valuable resources. Buy now or regret it later when the price goes up. Choose this program or risk falling behind in your career. Invest in this or miss out on a chance to improve your health. Buy this service or risk wasting time and money on inferior solutions. Choose this solution or risk missing out on valuable benefits. Invest in our program or risk falling behind in your personal growth. Buy this or risk settling for a less effective option. Choose us or miss out on valuable information and insights. Get our service or miss out on a chance to save time and money. Buy this or miss out on a chance to improve your productivity. Choose our service or risk missing out on valuable support and resources. Invest in us or miss out on a chance to achieve your goals. Buy/get this program or risk missing out on a life-changing opportunity. Choose this solution or risk missing out on valuable features and benefits. Buy now or risk missing out on a chance to improve your life. Choose this service or risk losing out on valuable insights and guidance. Get this or risk settling for a less effective solution. Choose this program or risk falling behind in your personal development. Invest in this service or risk missing out on valuable advantages. Buy this or miss out on a chance to improve your results. Choose us or risk missing out on valuable opportunities. Invest in this solution or risk settling for a subpar option. Buy this service or miss out on a chance to streamline your workflow. Choose this program or risk missing out on valuable learning opportunities. Get this solution or risk settling for a less efficient solution. Choose us or risk missing out on valuable connections and resources. Invest in this or risk missing out on a chance to improve your performance. Buy our service or risk settling for a less experienced provider. Choose our solution or risk missing out on valuable customization options. Get our program or risk missing out on a chance to advance your career. Invest in us or risk missing out on valuable networking opportunities. Buy this or miss out on a chance to save money in the long run. Choose this service or risk settling for a less reliable provider. Choose us or miss out on valuable support and guidance. Buy this program or risk missing out on valuable mentorship opportunities.
A Skeleto.com course.